Hi, this is Bean. I really like being on this podcast, so if you wouldn't mind watching, that would mean a lot to me. I mean, you don't really watch it, so, you know what I mean. If you wouldn't mind listening to it with your ears. If you have ears, I'm aware there are species without ears. I know that. Tune in to I Should Roll. Thanks, I'm gonna go. I should have said I should go. I'm realizing. Hold on. I should go. Get it? 'Cause, like, you know. You're gonna edit this, right?
A podcast by the Intergalactic Improv Initiative.
Ride of the Valkyrie, Episode 5, 2 small-town colony kids on Omega, featuring the voices of Hunter LaPaglia, Leah Ryan, and creator Kaya Renwick. Has anyone seen my toothbrush? I need to get into this access hatch. I should roll. 2 episodes ago on Ride of the Valkyrie, we witnessed Zin and their companions bartering with the Quarian information broker Cypher to obtain her assistance in retrieving the Prothean artifact stolen from the most serene blossom of the Mind's dawning. In our last episode, we followed Zin, Gratch, Taito, and Cash. On this episode, we rejoin as they leave the hacker den, and we will follow Carver and Bean.
March 15th, 2184. Terran Universal Coordinated Calendar. Omega Nebula. Sarabaric System. Omega. Gozu District. Lower Markets.
We are on Omega. The last thing that happened was you guys talked to Cypher about getting some help tracking down Kasumi Goto / the Prothean decision maker. And you haggled her down with Gratch's assistance to 15% of the profit and 5,000 credits up front. So that is what has just happened. As you guys are all leaving Cypher's hacker den, Bean, your Omni tool starts chiming with the priority alert sound.
Oh God, it's not supposed to do that. I don't know. Can I see what the problem is?
Yeah, of course. So you pull it up and it starts flashing at you. The Valkyrie's VI is sending you an urgent message. I assume you open it.
Yeah.
Or you
Yes.
like you engage the.
No, that's not important. You just spam mail, just swipe it away.
Hello?
User alert. User alert.
It's me. I'm the user. What's up?
MSV Valkyrie in critical condition. MSV Valkyrie in critical condition. User alert. User alert. And it just keeps repeating.
Can you go into more detail? Detail report?
Did you just call it Vi?
Yeah.
Because it's a VI? I love you. I love you so much. That makes me so happy. User alert. User More detail requested. System error. Critical failure in reactor systems.
Hard shock.
Critical failure. Critical failure.
I gotta go.
Temperature of hull rising.
No.
Temperature of hull rising.
Oh, that's not what we want. Hey guys, there's something in the ship, and I gotta go.
Would you like help?
Are you good with ships? Yeah, sure. Please.
The others wave you off, and you guys take back off through the lower markets to the docking corridor, to where the Valkyrie is parked. Do me a perception roll.
Both of us, or?
Up to you, yeah, if you both want to do it, yeah.
Not even in character, I am so stressed.
I can see
Well, if
it.
you want, I will let you do that roll at, like, disadvantage because you are so stressed.
Of course.
And, like, not paying attention. Like,
Sounds great. I'll do it at disadvantage.
I got a 19.
I just want to say, I rolled a natural 20, but we're at disadvantage, so it's not happening.
Oh no.
It is a 9.
Okay, you got a 9. Carver, what'd you get?
19.
Okay. Bean, you are too stressed, and you're looking at her, and your baby is, you can't see anything, but that just means that it's under the hull somewhere, and something's going wrong, and you are swirling, you are jonesing hard, you gotta get out there, and nothing is gonna be fast enough. You are about ready to, throw yourself out the airlock without an EVA suit to go and find out what's wrong with your baby.
Cool.
Carver, nothing appears to be wrong.
Well, fuck.
And, you notice there's somebody in a blue and white hardsuit standing at the end of the Valkyrie's docking corridor as you come up.
Oh, okay.
And they've got their Omni tool out, and they're tapping on it, and they're just standing there as you come up. I'd say you're probably maybe 100 meters, so 30 yards from him at this point, both of you, as you
okay.
I assume you're running up. Or at the very least, Bean is full out sprinting, and Carver's doing whatever Carver's doing.
just leisurely walking, just no care. No, I'm kidding. Time is of the essence. so yeah, I would say at the very least, kind of
Sure.
speed walking.
Okay, what are you doing, Bean?
Do I notice this man?
Well, by the time you get there, yes, because he's standing at the entrance to the docking corridor. It's a Turian, another Turian, a dude. He's wearing this blue and white hard suit. You've been on Omega before, or no? Yeah?
No.
No? Okay.
I don't think so.
How much have you been off Invictus?
I have been to a lot of, the outer place.
Okay.
So I've been off Invictus, but not, I kind of stay away from, the big crowds. The Citadel is probably the biggest thing I've ever been on.
Okay.
It shows.
I feel like you keep to yourself on the Citadel, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. How much would you say you will... How much do you think you've run into merc gangs?
Probably once accidentally, where I had an awkward Turian walks into a bar situation and orders a drink, not reading the room at all, and then doesn't realize, oh, there's a whole crime thing going on here. Cool. Just gonna awkwardly scooch out the room.
Like those stories where somebody walks into a restaurant that's totally empty and it's a mafia front, but they don't know.
Literally that.
Yeah.
Bean's done that.
Can you roll me a d6, please?
Just picturing Bean walking in, everybody's in the back in a speakeasy, and she's just ringing the bell at the counter, I want a drink. Nobody's
There's
going.
just one lone light bulb lit, hanging in the middle of the room. Oh god, I rolled a 3.
Okay. You do not recognize the hard suit in question. It's blue and white. And it's got a circly thing on the front, sort of deal.
Okay.
And yeah, this Turian, he's got pretty a dark brown plate, almost black, a really dark mocha brown, and the standard Cypritinian markings, the white ones that Sparatus and them have, the really standard, bog standard, BioWare slap this basic texture on half the Turians in the game and called it a day. Nothing special. Green eyes, white markings. He looks up as you're coming and said, "This your ship?"
Yeah?
We're an outfit we keep the district safe, and we got an alert that your ship was having a mechanical failure. It's attached to our docking clamp, and so we've come in and we've fixed up the situation, but we need to have a chat with you.
Wait, hold on. Back. You fixed what? What? Did you show me where you touched her?
Ma'am, your ship was on fire.
Okay.
We put that fire out.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Okay. Wait, which part was on fire?
I'm gonna need you to give me an insight check here.
Okay. It is a natural 1.
Oh no.
Oh my god, of course it is. This could not be going better for you.
I have a +4 though, so
It's still a crit fail. And if anybody in this campaign knows about crit fails, I think it's Hunter.
Okay, now we didn't need to bring it up. I'm kidding. I was thinking it. I was thinking, man, the two characters that keep rolling crit ones
There you
together.
go. There you go.
What could
I
go
rolled
wrong?
a natural 20, but it was at disadvantage, and now here we are.
Yeah. This is just how it's gonna go.
We're really setting the tone.
Yeah, exactly. So you ask him what part was on fire, and he says, "Your port exhaust manifold, ma'am. It was very, very much on fire. Seems like you've got an aftermarket afterburner on there, I would think. In any case, if this weren't Omega," and he gives you a wink, we'd probably have to run you in for contravening traffic laws. But it's Omega, so what do you say? You just pay the fees and you'll be on your way."
Oh, I'm so glad the laws are different on Omega. That's so great to hear. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Carver, if you want to do insight too, you are welcome to, because you are standing here hearing all of
I
it.
was just about to ask, because I don't know, it's sounding sketchy to me. It sounded like
Something
a
on
rundown.
Omega is sketchy?
It sounded like,
No. Couldn't
oh yeah.
be.
It sounds like, that one guy when you go into Good Neighbor for the first time in Fallout 4, and he's like, "You gotta pay us for protection," and then Hancock comes over, is like, "What are you doing?" or whatever. Yeah, I'll roll. What you're saying is I should roll.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
You should roll.
You said insight, right?
Yeah, insight.
I don't have any plus. Okay. 13.
Okay. That is high enough that you can tell that something is off about this guy. For one, so we said in an earlier episode that you have spent at least some time around the shipyards on Arvuna.
Yes.
Because you were able to recognize that Bean cared about their ship. Okay? You know enough to know that that's an open atmosphere dock and there is no atmosphere. There wouldn't be an open fire.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's a good point.
Yeah. And so it's like something could catch fire, but it would be like on the interior of the pressurized ship. And like, unless they have hacked into the ship, and if it was a port exhaust manifold, that's an exterior part. So but that said, you don't have a good view of the Valkyrie from this, like you can't see the port exhaust manifold from here. I would also say that you probably don't know all of the Valkyrie's like specs,
Like inner workings and stuff.
yeah, and so maybe like these parts aren't adding up for you, but you don't know enough about the Valkyrie itself to say no, this is bull.
Okay.
But something is not adding up here.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of like wiggle my way into the conversation. And do we know the Turian's name or no?
No.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wiggle in, as Carver does. Hopefully not, falling on his face this time. Hello, excuse me. Can I speak to my colleague for a second?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, thank you. So I'm gonna pull Bean to the side and basically call the guy's bluff, but
What? I'm done.
excuse me, Bean. I was listening to the conversation. I don't believe this chap is up to code, if you catch my meaning. I know we're on Omega, but listen, I think he's lying to us. I don't know enough about your ship to call him out, so I need you to back me up in case things go bad, okay?
Okay. Yeah.
Cool.
Wait. Real quick. What code is he supposed to be up to?
Pardon?
Never mind. I will back you. Let's go.
Oh, cool. Good. Great. So I'm gonna just kind of like do the classic, just like thumbs up and turn around as if the guy can't hear everything we're saying. So I'm gonna turn around. Excuse me, sir. You seem like the type to know a lot about the inner goings on.
Yeah.
But thank you. But I'm afraid I'm going to have to call your bluff, so to speak.
We're calling
Yeah,
it.
it's bullshit. Yes, as my colleague said, calling it. So this is clearly a rundown of some sort, and I will not stand for it.
It's a rundown. We're not standing. We're laying down.
All right. You need to make a persuasion roll of some sort.
Yeah, I got good on charm,
Okay.
so I'm yeah, here we go. 14.
Okay. The Turian watches you, and he's like a solid foot taller than you.
Oh, too easy. Short king.
Well, yeah, no, I know.
No, I know.
So he looks down at you, and he thinks about this. And then he very nonchalantly checks his Omni tool. And then looks back at you and flicks his eyes over to Bean and says, "All right, we can do this one of a few ways. You can pay me, I can take your ship, or I can kill you both. What's it gonna be?"
Can I have another second with my colleague, if you would?
I'm not even gonna see. He's not even gonna react. You just yank Bean out of the way because that's too funny.
Bean, I wouldn't like to, just lie down and take this, so I don't want to pay him. I don't want him to take your ship. And I'm not above exchanging a few blows, fisticuffs. I'm ready if you are.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. I don't have money. He sure as hell ain't taking my ship. Because, first of all, he'll probably crash her and she'll fall apart without me on board. So, honestly, it's stupid that he thinks he could in the first place. He'll get himself blown up to pieces to smithereens.
So I'm just gonna do another, little thumbs up. And I'm just gonna, can I, just start out and just turn around and just try to fucking nail him right in the jaw?
Surprise attack?
Yeah.
How far away were you having this conversation, and how quiet were you trying to be?
Oh, I didn't think about that.
not self-aware people.
Yeah, not at
in
all.
the group.
Probably really close, but I would like to think I was trying to be quiet.
Then
but
I
We
need
were whisper shouting.
I need a stealth roll from both of you, please.
stealth check. Oh, no, not again. Last time I did this, it didn't turn out.
Yeah, this
well.
went great last time.
All right,
Dear dice, please.
13.
Ooh, it's dirty. It's a dirty, filthy little 20, but it's a 20.
Okay. Bean, how are you turning to this? What is your first move here? Because I know that Carver wants to turn around and try to slug this guy. What is Bean doing?
Do I see Carver start to initiate the slug?
Up to Carver.
Yeah, I'm gonna. So, going back to my thumbs up, I'm gonna give it a little wink too, and then while the thumb is up, I'm gonna turn around and just try to uppercut him right in the jaw, in one fluid motion. So I'd say yeah, you see it.
If I see it coming, I would like to really quickly just react and put this guy into stasis so he can't brace. It's the ultimate sucker punch because he can't brace for impact or do anything. So I just kind of flick my fingers and I'm panic stasis.
Okay, yep, we can work with this. Okay, it's a real good thing you did.
Oh no.
Because he's already got his gun out.
Oh.
And is definitely aiming it at Carver's torso. Yeah, so good call.
Thank you.
Look at it.
5d6 for your dice pool for this hit.
Okay, yeah. All right. Save money, no whammies. I had 2 3s. I had 1 6, and then I had a 1 and a 2. So 1 6.
Let's go.
You have done 6 damage to him.
Okay.
Because you get 6 damage with a and so that's good. So that breaks the stasis.
Oh.
Okay.
But so you were aiming for his head. You were giving him an uppercut.
Yeah, just right in the jaw.
Okay. So he staggers back and is no longer directly aiming his gun at your chest.
Okay.
You two have both done your surprise round, so we are now going to roll initiative.
7.
12.
Okay.
Yeah, and Carver was, uppercutting from below. So he had, locked on to that chin.
Yeah.
For sure.
And I got a foot difference. So I had if we were the same height and I was trying to uppercut, I wouldn't have enough, momentum, going behind it.
No
I'm
way.
Shorter. I like Mario to,
It's true. Yeah.
Oh, I can just hear the coin sound. You just get his chin.
Okay, Carver, you are armored, correct?
Yes.
Bean, you specifically said you did not wear your armor out. You only wore your jacket.
I did say that. Huh. I really said that.
You did say that.
Oh, I said that out loud.
I know that because I edited that episode.
Cool.
Yeah, so you have barrier and you have health points, but you do not have armor points for this combat. Just so that you're aware. So we are at the top of the round, and a Batarian comes from down the corridor and fires or sprays with an assault rifle towards both of you. Carver's gonna get the brunt of it because he's in front. That's 12 damage to your shields.
Yippee.
On his heels, on the Batarian's heels, comes a human, also carrying an assault rifle. And he's doing the same thing. And Carver, you're going to take another 4 damage to your shields. It is now Carver's turn. And I will say, you were in a docking corridor. There is not much for cover. You would have to, get into the corridor itself, and the Turian buddy is still technically blocking your access. He's in between you and the corridor. And, there's no cover in there either, but it is, you at least have a corner.
Okay.
But yeah, you're basically in a T-junction where the T goes to the Valkyrie.
Are there walls on the sides of the corridor, or is it
It's an enclosed corridor. It's an enclosed pressurized corridor. Yeah, so you would hit the door panel, the green door panel. It would open. You guys would go in, and it would close. And yes, they would have to shoot through the windows of the docking bay and the tunnel to shoot through without like opening the door.
So I'm gonna get out my so the first Turian, he's still like relatively close, right?
He's like right in front of you.
Okay.
I would say he's still within melee range. He's kind of stumbled back.
Okay. Damn, I thought I had a shotgun. Don't. I'm gonna get out my AR. Yeah, I'm just gonna pump some shots into him to try to get some distance away, knock some of his health down.
Okay. What do you know? What type of damage your rifle does? What rifle you have?
Yes, it's the Argus, and I believe it does average is what I've got it listed as.
Awesome, perfect. Okay, so if you're shooting at him, you're still at your base's proficient is 4d6.
Okay. I've got 2 3s, a 4, and a 5.
Okay, so you have done 7 damage to this guy's shields.
Okay.
You can move. I will say that you will not incur an attack of opportunity if you move currently, because he's still reeling from your uppercut.
Reeling back.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so you can choose to move, or bonus action or whatever.
Okay. I'm gonna move a little bit closer back towards Bean. That way, since they're not wearing armor, I can still try to take some of those hits.
Okay, sure.
So I'm just gonna kind of move back.
Okay. Bean, your turn.
Okay. You said the Batarian and the human were like right next to each other?
Yeah, and they're a little they're probably about 100 meters down the corridor. They were like hiding around the next corner, waiting to see what their buddy was doing, and they're coming out.
What is the range of singularity?
Let me double check. Your singularity can be cast within your movement range. So I think...
I'm assuming I cannot move 100 feet.
No. I think you can probably move 30.
Okay. So I'm not gonna do what I thought I was gonna do. Just kidding. I am going to take out my pistol and pop off on this guy. This guy who's trying to get my little ship. My little shippy ship. So I'm gonna just look at him and go, "Hey!"
Okay.
that's my friend, and that's my ship, and I'm just shooting.
I'm just picturing, like, Sam when he's climbing the tower in Return of the King, and he's like, that's for Mr. Frodo, that's for my old gaffer, just
Literally.
like ringing off shots.
What kind of damage does your pistol do? Do you have that written down?
My pistol, I should. I have a scorpion with 4 clips. I know I wrote it down on a different version.
Scorpion does... okay, so it does major damage, but yeah, you only get 4 shots, and you can only use 1 shot per thing. So, narratively, you're firing more than once, but mechanically, you're firing once.
Okay.
It's been clicked.
Maybe, like, each word I'm trying to shoot, but, like, the first one is the only one, and then while I'm just like, that's my friend, you just hear, like, it clicking in my hand. It's like,
Click, click, click. Yeah.
it's like in those scenes where, like, they, like, shoot, like, 8 rounds, and then they keep, like, clicking it, and then they're like, oh, man, and they just, like, throw the gun to the side. Obviously, I'm not gonna do that, but that's the vibe that we're bringing to
This thing is useless,
Right?
just throw it away.
Yes.
Yep.
46. Okay. Okay, I have 1 6. I have 2 4s.
Okay, you have done 13 more damage to this buddy. You have taken out his shields.
Eat it up, eat it up, eat it
They
up!
sizzle and pop.
Yeah.
Okay, it is now his go.
Oh no.
He stumbles back.
Not both of us saying, oh no.
He stumbles back, hits the door of the docking corridor. He slaps the panel behind him, and then fires at you guys. Fires at you, Bean, actually, because you just, like, dealt him a pretty nasty shot with your scorpion.
Yeah, that's fair.
And so he does 4 damage to your barrier.
Okay.
And then he turns and he books it toward the Valkyrie, because you guys are out of melee range now, because Carver, you backed up. So he's running for the Valkyrie. That brings us to the bottom of the order. We're back up to the top. The Batarian and the human are approaching. The Batarian fires at Carver, and he does 11 damage. The human fires at Bean and does 4 damage.
Okay. Is this hitting my shield or my barrier?
It's hitting your barrier. Until your barrier is down, it's hitting your barrier.
Okay.
Just like for Carver, it's starting on his shields.
I have 3 more points to my barrier, just FYI, y'all.
I have 4 to shields.
It is Carver's turn.
Okay.
And the Batarian and the human are probably now at about 70 feet.
Okay.
So I'll say they were at 100 feet, now they're at about 70.
No, they're about 70. So the Turian, you said he was like booking it towards the Valkyrie. Is he like out of our like sight now, or is he like still within?
No, so the docking corridor is probably about, I don't know, 50 feet long sort of deal. They're not terribly long.
Perfect.
And so he's running down. He hasn't made it to the door yet. I will say that in the Batarian and the human's turns, the door hasn't closed again, because they never stay open very long.
Okay, cool. So, also another combat point of clarification.
Yep.
When it comes to like weapons, like if I were to like switch weapons, does that count?
That's a bonus
as, like...
action.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
So I can switch and then still fire.
Yep, that's fine. Yep.
Cool. Well, then I'm gonna put away my AR for now, and then I'm gonna pull out. I have a Viper sniper rifle, and I'm gonna try to, which I think that's still average damage as well. Yes, yeah, that one's still average.
Okay, nice.
So that would be. Is that just another 4d6?
Yes.
Okay. I've got the sniper rifle out, and I'm gonna attempt to hit the Turian as he's trying to book it the other way.
Okay, are you opening the door first? I assume.
Oh yeah, you did just say the door was
Yes.
shut. Yes.
Okay, so you're gonna approach. You're gonna open the door. Okay,
You got this.
go for it.
That's a 6. That's a 4. That's a 2 and a 3. So I got a 6 and a 4.
Okay, so that's 7 damage.
Nice. And so I have one of my powers is Adrenaline Rush, which is take an extra action on your turn. Can I still use that?
Yep.
Cool.
Because Adrenaline Rush is a bonus action though, isn't it?
I have that written down. All I wrote down was take an extra action on your turn, can't use another power while active, cooldown time 2 rounds. And then I have the second level of it, which is cooldown is reduced to 1 round.
It is a bonus action, so since you swapped weapons...
Can't do it.
Not this time. Okay.
Okay, cool. Well then, I believe that's my turn then.
Okay, you do still have some movement left if you want to take off after the guy, or you can just, up to you. Just letting you know that I would say that you were maybe like 10 feet from the door, so you've probably got 20 feet left or whatever.
Okay. I'm gonna stay on the side of the door. That way, it closing can provide some kind of cover off and on.
Okay. Okay.
That way, I'm not in the open where all 3 can shoot me.
Okay, so you are now on the other side of the door from Bean, correct?
Yes.
You are inside the docking corridor.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm in danger.
Oh, shit.
Well, Bean, it is your turn.
Okay.
So.
Oh wait, no, I misunderstood that. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm coming. I'm scooching my little tushy after you. Don't worry, I'm coming.
Okay. We'll leave it. We'll leave it. Okay.
I'm now imagining, like, Carver smacks the button, pops off a couple of shots with the Viper, and then goes to, like, follow and then waits. Oh, shit, and turns around, and Bean's like, I'm coming!
So much. Yeah, I'm a scoot right on through that door. I'm a slap the keypad as I pass it like an old friend. Just give it a little pat. So that bitch slams closed behind me because I don't want to talk to those two back there. And I am also going to switch my weapon. And I'm going to point my SMG at this young man here who thought he could.
Okay.
And maybe he can, but not until we have our fun.
Before you shoot him, I just want to make sure I understand what you're doing with the door. Are you closing it, or are you attempting to hack it to lock? Because if you are attempting to hack it to lock, that's an action in a hacking roll.
Okay, so I actually did not know that was an option.
I will be doing that. That sounds like a great idea. Sync up that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so then you are turning around. Cover me, and you're doing like the kneel by the door, hacking shit. So hacking roll, please.
I'm in.
Dice don't fail me now. Okay, it's a 10, but wait, we have not done our maths.
But wait, there's more.
Would that be a repair?
Is there not a hacking skill?
Oh no!
There is a hacking skill, and I am not good at it. I'm good at repair.
Oh no!
Okay, it's an 8.
Oh no!
You pull open you've got Omni tool up to door, and you're about to do this, and you realize that the interface is in an entirely different alphabet.
Oh, tits.
Oh no!
Letters aren't your strong point to begin with, but are these even letters? What is this shit?
I really don't like Omega. I'm gonna be so honest with y'all. This place sucks.
I'm gonna be so for real. I don't like this place.
Trying to take my ship. They got weird letters. I don't like it. Watch it just be like Times New Roman font, and I'm like, what is this? What is this? I don't know.
What? Oh my god.
Okay, from outside beyond the door, you hear gunfire, and then the Turian, who is about 20 feet away from the Valkyrie, and now about 25-30 feet away from you guys. He fires off a few rounds of his assault rifle behind him, none of which hit.
Yeah.
And then he gets to the door, and that's his turn. The Batarian and the human are busy trying to move. Carver, it's your turn.
Perfect. Let's see. So you said he's like about at the door, but he hasn't like gone in or anything, right?
He's at the door. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Now, Bean, do you lock your ship when you leave? Bean is thinking hard about this.
Bean is very trusting and maybe not the smartest.
Can I roll to see
if that's how you want to play it? Yeah, absolutely. You can roll to see whether Bean decided to lock the ship.
Here's why. I feel like they're the type of person that, like, sometimes, but they're not a lock it every timer, you know? And if they thought they were going for a quick jaunt, you know, I don't know.
I would suggest then that would be an insight roll.
They did not lock it. I'm gonna let you know right now.
Okay.
What number just came up?
I really want to know what that number was now.
It's a 2. It is a firm 2.
Okay.
Yeah, that bitch is open.
Carver, what are you doing?
Okay, so since it's unlocked, would Carver know this or no?
The lock panel on the other end of the corridor is green.
I like the idea that we just hear, like, welcome back, Bean. Like, really loudly as the door just, like, shh, open.
I would say that opening a door is probably like a free action in the Mass Effect universe because you hit a button. So I will say that probably the guy ran up and was expecting to hack it, but then saw it was green and hit the button. And this is all happening very fast, of course. And then, yes, you see the door open and you hear the Valkyrie VI chirp, "Welcome back, Bean."
You just hear me go, Vi, no! I'm not back!
Obviously, he's hit the button. The door is open. Is he? Has he gone in yet, or do I have like?
No,
a second?
you have a few seconds. He ran out of movement.
Perfect. Can I attempt? And I don't know if this was would work. Can I attempt to shoot the panel to slam the door on him before he goes in?
I would need you to roll me a repair check.
Repair.
Because this would require knowledge of where the mechanism actually is. Because you wouldn't be because remember the lock panels are on the center of the door and they disappear when it opens. It's like projected when the door is closed. So you would actually have to know where on the door to shoot.
I have a +5 to repair, so we're
You got
gonna
it. You got it.
That this goes okay.
Let's go.
That is a 19 +5.
Yeah.
Yes, you know where to shoot it. It's the same damn door across the whole damn galaxy. You know where to shoot the fucker. Now you have to actually shoot it.
Fuck.
Is the thing.
Okay. You got it. Part 2. Electric boogaloo.
Okay. So that is. I've still got the sniper because I think my aim's gonna be best with that.
Yes.
We're gonna hope the dice work.
Because you have the extra knowledge of this, I'll say add a d6 for that, so you're up to 5. And I will remind you that there is the mechanic that if you choose to spend an effort point, you could add another d6.
Ooh, okay. I'm gonna keep with the 5 first, because my plan is if I miss, if it's possible, I'd like to use my adrenaline rush to try again.
Yeah, you can do that. Yep.
Okay, cool. We're gonna go with 5 first and see how this works. That is a 6, a 5, a 4, and then 2 2s. So 4, 5, 6.
4, 5, 6. That's an average damage rifle. We just decided, right?
Yes.
So that's 10 damage. Okay, you hit it, and it sparks, but it hasn't closed yet.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay.
Basically, you see that. I mean, it's a mass accelerator round. The door is thick enough. Like this is an exterior door, right? This is an exterior door to vacuum, and so it's thicker than your standard prefab shit. You haven't pierced through the entire armor plating yet.
People take one look at that door. Damn, baby, that door is yuck.
Okay.
You can use Adrenaline Rush, and you can do it again if you want.
Perfect, yeah, I'd like to use Adrenaline Rush. Would it be metagaming to ask how close it is to being shut if I shoot it? So trying to decide if I should spend an effort point.
Yes, that would definitely be metagaming.
Way to ruin my fun. No, I'm kidding. I'm gonna spend an effort point and add a d6.
There, you do not get the health bar of the door in your HUD.
Let me tell you, that door looked healthy. It looked so healthy.
Yeah.
So the effort points, how many do we start off with?
You start off with 0. It gets you add up to 8. If you get 8 without taking any of them off, then you incur a crisis, which will then give you a scar.
Okay.
So that's a character thing, but 1 for now is not gonna you're certainly not going to tip the scales for now. Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
I need cinematic music here.
Pray for the best. Okay, that is a 6, a 5, a 4, a 4, and then a 2 and a 1. So 6, 5, 4, 4.
Let's go.
Your second shot pierces it, and the door slams shut, and the lock panel doesn't even show up. The door's just shut. You done broke it.
Perfect. Hey, if we can't get it, nobody gets it.
I'll fix it later. Great job.
I just love the idea of like pep talk mid
battle.
I'm just picturing Bean being like, "What the fuck? Wait, no, that's okay," and I'm just like, just thumbs up, just yeah.
I love the consistency of the thumbs up.
These are your versions of your combat banter. Don't worry, I'll fix it later.
Perfect. Well, I think that's my turn.
Okay, you can move if you want, but you can also stay back with Bean.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I want to punch this dude again. I'm gonna keep going after him.
Okay, so you'll close. You're probably within about 15 feet of him at this point.
Perfect.
Thereabouts. So you're not quite in melee range yet, but you're real close. Okay, Bean, your turn.
Inspired by Carver, Bean is gonna look at these silly little numbers. It's gonna reload their little pistol and just point it straight at that. Like, let's go.
That was a good idea.
Yeah, like that was pretty smart.
So let me get this straight. Are you shooting at the locking mechanism for the door back into Omega?
Like, not the door, but like the thing that I was trying to hack. I'm like, let's just break it. Because then they can't open it, right?
Okay,
Does that make sense? Is that...
All right.
Wait, hold on.
I'm tracking, but you know the meme, it's like, it always be two dumb bitches telling each other exactly. So take it for what you will, but I'm tracking with you.
Wait, but like Bean knows machinery, so does this actually make sense, or would this not do that?
Well, are you trying to shoot the haptic interface of the hacking thing? Because I'm not sure that works. I think it will just fizzle.
It'll just fizzle? Okay.
But you can do it. I'm not going to stop you from doing it.
No, that's okay.
I was thinking it would like stop them from being able to interact with like the actual, like it wouldn't break the door, but it would break the thing that would let them open the door.
Well, okay, then I will do for you what I did for Carver.
Okay.
Roll me repair.
I got that.
And then you will know where to. So Carver was looking for the closing mechanism. You're looking for the locking mechanism.
Yes.
So yeah, roll me a repair.
Rolling. Oh, okay. It is another number that I have already rolled.
Oh no.
It is yet another 2.
No.
Oh, I thought you were going to say 1.
It's not quite there, but it is another 2, and I'm just feeling so blessed. So, hashtag blessed today.
Oh dear.
So my repair is a +9.
Oh?
So it's an 11. It's, some might say, above average, even.
The DC was 12.
No!
Realizing that I do not know what to do here, can I pivot, or is that my action?
Well, sure. So I'll give you, so what happens what I'll say happens on an 11 is you go, fuck this shit, I don't need to do this with the letter bullshit, I can just shoot it. And then you look around and you're like, God damn it, it's just different enough that you think you know where it should be, but it's not where you expect it to be, and there's still gunfire going on outside, so you're like, you know what, maybe let's do something different.
Okay.
And then yes, I'll say, like, that was, thinking is a free action.
We love free thinking.
So yes, you still have your turn. Yeah.
Instead then, how far away is this little thievery, this little man?
About 50 feet, because you're at one end of the corridor and he's the other end of the corridor.
Okay, I am going to hustle my way over there, my 30 feet closer to him, and I'm going to cast stasis once more.
Okay. Okay. You have frozen his ass.
Yeah.
You hear more gunfire outside, and the Turian can't do anything, so now it's Carver's turn.
I love the idea of you're just like, this little guy. He's like, what? He's a foot taller than me, so he's 6'7", and you're like, this little man.
He's a fully adult Turian.
So, this is... I'm thinking crazy here.
Let's go.
Since he's... Because how close are the other two to the door now?
They should be just about outside the door. You have the you could look for them if you wanted,
okay.
But
perfect. Okay, I might have cooked. Okay,
that'd be up to you if you wanted to actually look, because you could probably see, like, it would be not a great view because you're going through 2 layers of transparent steel, but you might be able to see what's going on.
Gotcha. So since he's frozen with stasis, I don't know if this would work. Would I be able to like disarm him and essentially like hold him? Like, try to, like subdue him, so when they come through the door, I can be like, yo, like, put your guns down, type deal.
I'll
like,
let you
frontier
do that,
justice his ass.
Let's
Perfect.
go.
Okay.
Yeah,
let's go.
fine.
What do I have to do that?
I would like you can do it, because he is stasis and he cannot react, and you are not doing damage to him.
Okay.
When he comes out of stasis at the next turn, or when he takes damage, it'll be a contested athletics check to see if you can hold him.
You're like strong. You're a soldier. Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, I got +3. Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
For the moment, you guys are out of combat because there's no immediate folks shooting at you. So you'll have about a minute before the stasis ends, we'll say.
I have a question.
Absolutely.
About stasis.
Uh-huh.
When you inflict stasis upon someone, it doesn't like freeze their thoughts. Like, they're still conscious, right?
No, they're still conscious. It just freezes their movement.
Okay, but they can still like hear and sense everything the same way.
Yeah. I would say so.
And I'm gonna run up and be like, ooh, we gotcha, eat it. You ain't shit, gotcha, bitch. And I'm going to prepare my weapon and stand beside Carver.
It is a beautiful day, and you are a horrible reaper. You make your way around this quaint village and get to know its occupants. Make new friends. Visit new locations. Take what is yours. Can I help you? Nope. Fuck, nope. Become the new overlord.
Hey, I thought I told you to... What? I said... Alright, shit. Go ahead, I guess.
But whatever you do, do not interrupt the goose. Untitled Reaper Game. Coming to you next.
Okay, you guys hear more gunfire outside. I would like you both to roll me a perception.
That is an 18 plus 5, so 23.
Okay, what about you, Bean?
A 14.
Okay, you both notice as you look through, Carver, I think you notice first because Bean is mocking the living daylights out of this poor stasis Turian. You notice first that you see the Batarian and the human, they're firing the wrong direction. Like, they're firing back down the corridor. And then as I assume, Carver, nudges Bean and says, hey, something's going on here. And as Bean turns to look, the Batarian's head disappears.
Oh my God.
In, a puff of blood and brains. This translates so well to an audio medium as I've stunned both of my players.
I was like, I can't tell if this is good or bad. Could be very bad, but there's always a bigger fish.
Well, as soon as you said the wrong way, I was like, no.
Okay, what are you two doing? You've probably got about 30 seconds before the Turian wakes up, as it were.
I'm gonna turn to the Turian, and I know he can't answer right this second because he's stasis. But I'm gonna be like, so you were fucking with us? Who's fucking with you?
His eyes kind of like there's this tiny little flicker of movement towards you. Like he can't move them all the way, but like there's just this little.
He can't respond, Carver.
And I'm gonna push my way over to the little door panel, and I'm gonna try to repair it. My goal is to like tug the stasis to little Turian, and all of us back in there, and actually lock it before whatever that is gets to us. So I'm gonna try. Can I roll to repair?
Okay, yeah, roll me a repair. Yep.
Please don't embarrass me again. I rolled a 4.
Oh my
I
god.
don't know what's wrong with me. But it's +9, so it's 13, which is above a 12.
Okay.
Yes, and seeing as this is so it's gonna take you a couple of minutes. Carver shot it up pretty good, but you can fix it. It's just gonna take you a couple minutes.
A couple of minutes? Do we have?
Well, you better.
I'm getting to work. I like the idea that Bean obviously is really competent with repair, but is just so frazzled based on everything that has happened in the last 30 minutes or whatever, that their fingers are just shaking. I don't like Omega.
Carver, are you watching what's going on in the other corridor?
Can I see, or is my view like really obstructed?
Well, it's kind of blurry because you're seeing it through sort of two separate panes of plexi steel, right? You can't see well, but it's been like maybe 10 seconds since Batarian Buddy got murked, and so you can still see the human there. I'm saying Batarian. You probably can't tell which one is which through here because they probably look pretty similar. But one has been killed. Meta level, it was the Batarian. And now as you're watching, the second one, like, jerks back and disappears out of sight. Like, is felled, as it were.
Gotcha.
Okay, what are you doing?
Am I able to get any kind of angle on what was attacking them? Or, like...
No.
That's all I can see?
That's all you can see from, that's all you can see from there.
Fuck, what do I want to do? So is the Turian awake now? Or not awake, but is he unstasis, or is he still
Any second now.
Okay.
Any second now.
Can I, like... It's gonna sound so stupid, I'm sure. Can I, like, time it to where as soon as he comes out of stasis, I, like, kick in the back of his, like, kneecap to where he gets, like, brought down so I can have, like... It's easier to, like, subdue him? And then ask him again, like, who he was fucking with?
Sure. I'm gonna say take 5 Renegade for doing that.
Okay.
Kava is a bad boy!
And you're gonna roll athletics at advantage, and I'm gonna roll athletics at disadvantage. Because, he's coming out of a biotic attack, and you are prepared and ready and taking out the back of his knees. So I'm gonna roll... Wow, okay.
Is that a good wow or a bad wow?
I rolled 2 2s.
Oh, lovely. Okay,
Yo! Welcome to Bean's world.
You said athletics, right?
Yeah, athletics, yeah.
Okay. So that is an 18 on the first roll.
Okay, yeah.
I'm just gonna leave that.
No, do the next one just in case it's a nat 20, man.
It could be a nat 20, yeah.
Holy shit! No,
Kick out his knee.
It was a 9.
Okay. We'll take the 18.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, he comes out, you kick his knees in, and how are you holding him?
So I've got, like, kind of like a headlock,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, I lean in, like, to his ear and be like, I'm going to ask you again, who are you fucking with?
Carver is an N7.
Yes.
So I'm going to say that Carver has definitely trained in how to disable other species.
Yeah.
You have got this Turian by the fringe, and you are bending a mandible back.
Oh my god. Okay.
So it's the equivalent of like bending a finger back sort of deal.
Bean just like shivers, just like turning around as they're like mid-hack, seeing this is like, ugh.
Please don't do that to me, like, ever. Ever.
I'm not so sure about these new friends.
No. Can I change my mind? No, I'm kidding.
And you've probably got a leg around so that you're trapping one of his spurs.
Okay.
He's armored, and so it would be difficult to break a spur through a hard suit, but it's a very effective way to disable them.
I just want to disable him. Just like be like, yo, what's going on?
So that would be, you would know, I'm saying Carver would know that would be how you would most quickly and most effectively disable a Turian. It's up to you how much of that you want to do.
Yeah, all I want to do is just kind of get a better hold on him so I can kind of subdue him, but I don't want to like break anything or anything like that.
How intimidating do you want to be? Like, do you want to be like, if you move the wrong way, I will break your mandible off? Or is it just I know where to hurt you, don't fuck with me?
The second one, I'm going to insinuate, like, I could fuck you up, but I'm not going to blatantly be like, you move an inch. Just give me a fucking reason. I'm not going to do all that. I'm just...
Okay, so you've got him by the fringe, you've got a hand on the side, you're probably, like, threatening this, but we're not at, like, fingers bent back stage.
Right.
Sort of deal. Okay. Roll me an intimidate with advantage.
We took his gun, too, right?
You did, yep.
Yeah, I did. So... Intimidate is -1, but advantage. Let's go. So that's an 8. So.
And it's actually going to be a +0 because you have 5 renegade points, which gives you a +1.
Oh. Okay. So, plus. So the first one was an 8. So you said with advantage, right?
Yep.
Big money, no wins. It's a 9, so not much better.
Yeah. Okay. He rolled an 18 insight. So he doesn't move, but you can tell by the way, like he doesn't, well actually, so Bean, you can hear in his sub-vocals that he is not intimidated by Carver. He can tell that Carver knows how to hurt him, but he's seen worse. He's like, oh, this is just a shitty situation. Like I'll be fine. Right, this guy.
Mondays, am I right?
Yeah, exactly. He's a merc on Omega, like.
Fair.
Really. So yeah, Bean, you can hear that because that's just sub-vocal communication happening all the time. But Carver, he meets your eyes, and he just shrugs. I don't know what you're talking about. What are you gonna do?
Smug motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
Want to go more into Renegade? Fuck it. I'm gonna pull ever so slightly. Not enough to fully break it, but I mean he's definitely feeling it.
Yeah.
And then I'm just gonna get like, I know last time I said I got close to him, but like now I'm like in your walls, motherfucker. Like I'm on his ear or whatever. And I'm like, Carver's he's gonna go down, be like, do not fuck with me.
Okay. I'll give you 2 options here.
Okay.
You can roll me a straight intimidate with no bonuses against his original insight.
Okay.
Or you can spend an extra effort point to get yourself 5 more renegade points. Essentially, I'm asking if you want to take the lower right option on the dialogue wheel, or you're going to take the lower left, like the renegade option.
Oh God!
But taking the renegade option, you get 5 more renegade points, which will give you a +2 to your intimidate, so a +1. Or you just take it straight as is.
Yeah, straight as is. I don't want to build up a bunch. It's gonna bite me in the ass. I know it. But all right. So you said. Wait, hold on. You said against his original, which was an 18, right?
Which was an 18, correct.
Okay.
If you take the renegade option, If you take the renegade option, I will re-roll the insight.
Oh, don't tell me that. I'm a gambler.
Let me sweeten the pot for you. Yeah.
No, I'm sticking with it.
I've got a 15% chance to meet it, dude. 10% chance.
It's just like it's like someone who's like, I'm leaving the casino. I'm done. It's like, I got $20 in free play. Like, it's like, you son of a bitch. I'm in. No, I'm gonna keep with the original.
Okay.
I'm gonna hope and pray I beat an 18. That is a natural 20.
Oh!
Let's go.
I told you I'm a gambler, baby. I got the itch.
Okay. All right. This is perfect. I love this. All right. You hear the creak of the mandible.
Oh God.
As you're pulling back. And Bean, you hear this guy's subvocals shrill. It hurts. That motherfucker hurts. And it's like, it is half a second before you hear that pain shift to, fuck it, this isn't worth any amount of money. And that's all this subvocal communication. So Carver, you don't hear that. Bean,
Carver.
you do. Carver, you get it. He jerks in your hands because that hurts.
Right.
And he says, fuck, fine. And it's a little like you're holding half his
Oh my God.
or a quarter of his jaw, right?
God.
Like he can't talk perfectly. The door opens. It was Cerber, and his head explodes. A high caliber sniper rifle shot explodes like right between the eyes. You are covered in blue blood and brains and bits of plate. Bean, you probably are too, but a little bit less so. And the body slumps to the ground as you both look up to see a human woman with a long brown braid and dark skin. Thought you might need a bit of a hand. She's wearing blue armor.
Fuck. Firstly.
Am I anywhere close to getting this door open?
Roll me another repair.
Fuck me. It's a 6, and then I add
And it's a 15.
Okay, yes, that's more than enough because the DC went down because you've already done some repair on it. And so yes, that's enough. You fix the door and it slides open. It kind of like, but it slides open. It's an old Omega door.
Okay.
Oh, and I should say that the lady at the door, she's got like it's a mantis that she's holding now in one hand and doing like the super cool like lifting it up beside her thing as she walks in. Like the very Charlie's Angels sort of deal.
Bean's gonna swallow, internally acknowledge that she's hot, and then try and... It's open? It's open?
Yeah, it's open.
Is it
Yeah,
open?
it's open. Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna grab Carver and just yank him in and try to close the door. I'm like, I am done.
Okay, this is how we're gonna resolve this. Carver, are you willing to be pulled? If you are not, this will be a contested athletics check.
Ooh. I kind of want to figure out who she is. I'm not gonna lie to you.
If you are torn, like you're like so because I imagine like you wanna listen to your friend, like you're concerned for Bean. I will let you set the DC. How about that? Let's do it that way. You set the DC for how hard Bean has to pull to get you in.
Oh, I don't want to do it. No. Okay. Am I, before this happens, am I able to like figure anything out just like by appearances? Like, am I able to do any kind of like perception check?
Roll me a perception. I will say that you've got a few seconds while Bean is frantically trying to, through blood spatter, finish fixing the door. While Bean is finishing the door, you can take a look at what's going on.
Okay. That's an 11 plus 5, so 16.
Okay. You take a look at her, and there's not a whole lot else to see, but you glean pretty quick that she's obviously really good with her rifle. She knows what she's doing. The rifle is well cared for. Her hardsuit is well cared for, but it doesn't look new. Like, it looks used. She's taken care of it. It's got a few scuffs on it, but like it's been repaired. She's got a scar over top of her left eye that you can see because it's like a little bit silvery on her darker skin. Her hair is quite dark, like I said, and it's in that long braid, so it's definitely not military. Like, she is not military.
Gotcha.
The armor is, like I said, it's blue. It doesn't have any distinguishing markings on it. You definitely don't recognize her. Her accent is reasonably familiar, but you know that accent shows up all around the human diaspora, so it's not like she's from your world.
Gotcha.
Dark hair, dark skin, pretty dark eyes. She's too far away for you to get more. So she's walking towards you, which is why you can see her eye color at all. Otherwise, 50 feet, too far.
Right.
She is totally nonchalant. Doesn't appear to have gotten a scratch on her from trading gunfire with the mercs in the hallway. Yeah, she doesn't appear to be at all bothered by the fact that she just murdered 3 people. She's not pointing the gun at you guys. She seems friendly. Like, in that she's not trying to kill you. She doesn't seem non-threatening.
I want to talk to her, I'm not gonna lie. So if I'm setting the DC, I'm gonna say the DC is a 13.
I rolled a natural 20.
Oh, shit!
Come on!
Bean, wait.
No! She just killed, I don't know. I don't know how many people. Come on!
Bean, fine.
I assume Bean slams the door behind you.
Yep.
You locking it?
Yep. I'm actually gonna do that this time.
Yeah, it just leaves it unlocked after all of that.
Play nobody's home.
And just, I'm gonna assume there's just like an interaction of like, no one is home. Like, side going in front of the door. Despite the fact that we just...
Bean, she just saw us. Why would you say no one is home?
I don't want to talk to her. Today is not a good day, and I don't like the people here. And I don't like who we are here. I don't like how you talk to him. And I know that he wasn't doing good stuff, and I know that he wasn't right either, but I didn't like it. And I think I think I don't know that I am good here.
Bean, I was only trying to protect us. I'm sorry.
I know. I'm not trying. I'm not upset with you. I came with y'all because I wanted to help. And I think that Zin, seems like a good little jelly, and I think deserves to get their stuff back. I think you're a good little jelly too, and I just want to make sure that we're being careful about how we go about things, because there's a right way and there's an easy way sometimes, and I've seen the easy way a lot, and I'm not here for that.
I understand.
Are we cool?
Of course.
Okay, I'm sorry. I think I was really stressed out, and I reacted badly, and if you want to go talk to her, I just needed to reset, and or can we, maybe not do this now, but, send a letter? I won't write it, but, to meet up and explain, maybe she can, meet us at, a coffee shop where there's not viscera everywhere? I don't know.
Fair, yeah, because we're still, covered, aren't we?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's you're dripping, Carver.
Lovely.
Were you wearing your helmet or no?
No, I don't think I was. I had the armor, but I don't think I had the helmet on.
Yeah, you've got bits of Turian in your hair.
Oh.
Not dripping.
Yeah, because, you had him right here, and she headshot him right here.
That makes what I just said to him even worse.
Beautiful shot.
Oh, that's so terrible.
Yeah.
Jesus. Yeah.
Yep.
The things that don't happen in video games.
Bean's a little freaked out by the fact that you are just covered in Turian right now.
Okay, sorry, I got a little distracted by the aforementioned Turian bits. What was the last thing that Bean said?
Bean offered, like, could we tell her that we're gonna meet some other time, basically.
Yeah.
When we're not covered in bits.
Yeah.
So, on the ship, is there like an equivalent to, because I'm assuming this woman has still been like walking towards us this whole time.
I imagine so, yes.
Is there like an equivalent of like an eye hole on like a front door of like a house? I can like peek out and be
that
like...
will depend on whether or not Bean has an airlock door camera installed, which is up to Bean.
Yes. I'm assuming it's not good quality, but it's like a little webcam that's in the corner, and it just like, it's the kind that you can move. It's like basically one of those nanny cams where you can move the head, like zip it around, like pivot it towards the person.
Okay. So yes, I'll say that there's a little console like beside the door that you can see the super grainy feed from the airlock cam on. And yeah, you catch sight of it, you see her, and she's standing at the door, kind of looking a little bit bemused, you guess. You can't really read her face because it's grainy, but she's just kind of standing there with her head tilted. Yeah.
Okay, I'm assuming there's a microphone, like a Ring camera that you could like speak through it.
Yes.
Nanny cams, you can do that too.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go up to the panel, like kind of tap the microphone a few times, and be like, hello, just try to be like pleasant as possible. Be like, sorry for the quick exit. Could we meet at a later date? We have had a long day. Thank you again for the help. But could we just have a time? Like, Carver doesn't know what to like think about this. He's like stumbling over everything, but trying to like seem like I'm calm, cool, collected. But
And the Vi is just still like, no one's home, no one's here.
sorry you missed us. We just stepped out. Could you leave a message? No, I'm kidding.
Nobody's home. Yeah. So you say this through the intercom, and you kind of see like her shoulders rise and fall a couple times, like she's laughing quietly. And then through the speaker, her tinny voice says,
"Oh yes, I entirely understand. It's all a bit much, isn't it? Tell you what, I'll leave my details with your VI, and we'll meet at Afterlife later. And don't worry, my name will get you in."
And she lifts her arm. You can see the vague shape of the Omni tool flash in the camera. And the VI announces,
Contact added to database.
Yes, thank you.
She waves at the camera, says cheerio, and leaves.
What an attitude for someone that has just decimated 3 people. Just like, oh yes, yeah, it's understandable. It's just like nonchalant. So I'll turn away from the panel and like walk back towards Bean. Okay, she's gone. If you'd like, I can go speak to her later. You don't have to go if you're not comfortable. Or whatever you would like to do.
I feel like I should go. I'm not the kind to sit by and watch my friends do hard things while I sit down. I appreciate the offer. I really do. We'll take a little spritz. We'll tell the crew. Wait, oh god, you know what I just realized? Gratch is gonna be really mad that he missed this.
Yeah, I will.
You have been listening to I Should Roll, Ride with the Valkyrie, Episode 5, 2 small town colony kids on Omega.
featuring the voices of Hunter LaPaglia as Carver Fairbank, Leah Ryan as Bean Gainian, and Kaya Renwick as everyone and everything else. Music and sound effects are used under Creative Commons or royalty-free licenses. For the extended credits, please see the show notes, and for more information, please visit ishouldroll.com. Find us everywhere on social media at ishouldroll, and don't forget to leave us a review. I Should Roll is an Intergalactic Improv Initiative production. This fan podcast is a transformative work and is not affiliated with Electronic Arts or BioWare. Thank you for listening. Have a pleasant day.
Fairbank. Carver Fairbank. Corporal. So, you've made it to the end of this episode. Surely you weren't going to leave without giving it a like or sharing it with your friends and family? Sure, right. Bean, are you sure about this? I don't know what demographic you're trying to get me to play into, but I'm quite sure I don't want any part of it. This is not what I signed up for.
No, shh! Keep going. Just trust the vision, okay?